I'm Amy from Doodlelog Primitives, and today I'm going to show you how to make these quick and easy wool primitive flags. Let's get started. To complete this flag project, you're going to need some wools in red, white, and blue, and some rickrack in red, white, or blue. I'm going to make this particular flag with a red background and white stripes and a blue star. You could make a cream background with red stripes and a blue star, or maybe a blue flag with white stripes and a red star. You can make this in whatever combination of supplies that you have that looks good together. And a stick about 17 inches long, that will be the flag pole. You will also need basic sewing supplies. The piece of base wool you want to cut in a 5 by 7 inch rectangle, and then take the rickrack, and I'm going to cut it in 7-inch lengths. This rickrack is 1/2 inch wide. Then the last piece of rickrack I'm going to cut shorter so that the star that goes in the corner here will cover it, and there'll be some space on the edge that's empty. I'm going to pin the top rickrack about 3/4 of an inch from the top of the wool. And then the next one about another 3/4 inch down, and then again measure 3/4 inch between each stripe. Then I'm going to take these to the sewing machine and sew a straight line right down the middle of the rickrack. I will use thread to match the color of the rickrack. Now that I have the rickrack on, I'm going to cut a star out of blue, and I want the star to be big enough to cover this area and have a little bit of it coming down into this piece of rickrack and maybe a little bit over the top. So I'll start by just cutting the top point. And then I'm going to cut each of the side points. And then I'll cut the bottom 2 points. I like a primitive looking star, so I don't want this to be perfect. I like the way that looks, so I'm going to take this to the machine and I'm going to stitch just a short stitch right along here using thread to match the star. The first one I made, I sewed a running stitch all the way around the edge of it, and I didn't like how stuck down it was. I like the star to be a little bit floppier, so I like just stitching right down the middle. If you don't have a sewing machine, you could hand sew these on. So the last step is to sew the flag to the stick. I'm going to start down about 1 inch, and I've got a needle with thread, sewing thread that matches the background of the flag, and I'm just going to start here close to the top and come in from the back and put another stitch in fairly close to the first stitch and bring it around, bring the string around the stick, and then I'll come in again right below the star And again, put the needle back in pretty close to where you came out. And wrap the thread around the stick again. That's how it looks on the back. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe below. I'll see you next time. Bye.